Imagine you are driving at normal speed. Everything seems completely fine, and in less than a fraction of a second a crash happens. But before your brain even realizes the danger, a cushion explodes out of the steering wheel and saves your life. How is it possible that a machine reacts faster than human reflexes and protects your body with such precision? An airbag is not just a simple balloon filled with air, but a highly advanced safety system designed to activate in milliseconds during a collision and create a controlled barrier between the human body and hard parts of the vehicle. Its purpose is not to stop the crash, but to manage the energy of the impact in a way that reduces injury. The entire process starts with physics, specifically inertia, because when a vehicle suddenly stops during a collision, the human body continues moving forward at the same speed. Without protection, this movement would result in the head or chest hitting the steering wheel, dashboard, or door with extreme force. The airbag changes this outcome by increasing the time over which the body slows down, which directly reduces the force acting on it. This is a fundamental principle of physics, where force is related to the rate of deceleration, meaning that even a small increase in time can significantly reduce injury. If you like similar educational content, please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. However, for this to work, the airbag must activate at exactly the right moment, not too early and not too late. This timing is critical and is controlled by an advanced detection system that constantly monitors the motion of the vehicle. This is where the real system begins. For an airbag to deploy correctly, the system must first understand that a real crash is happening. And this is far more complex than it might seem, because the car is constantly experiencing forces from braking, turning, bumps, and road irregularities. Yet the system must ignore all of these and react only to a true collision. This is achieved through a network of highly sensitive sensors, primarily accelerometers, that continuously measure changes in velocity across multiple axes, tracking how quickly the car is speeding up or slowing down at every moment. These sensors are positioned in critical structural areas, such as the front frame, cabin, and sometimes the doors, allowing the system to detect not only the intensity of the impact, but also its direction and location. The data from these sensors is sent in real time to a central control unit, which acts as the decision-making brain of the entire airbag system. This unit does not simply react to a single value, but analyzes patterns of deceleration over time, comparing them with predefined crash models developed through thousands of real-world tests and simulations. The key challenge is distinguishing between events like hard braking and an actual crash, because both involve rapid deceleration, but only one requires airbag deployment. The system evaluates multiple factors simultaneously, including how quickly the speed drops, how long the deceleration lasts, and whether the pattern matches known collision signatures. All of this happens within a few milliseconds, faster than a human blink, leaving no room for delay or error. Once the control unit determines that the conditions meet the threshold of a serious collision, it immediately sends an electrical signal to the airbag inflator system. This signal marks the transition from detection to action, where the system moves from analyzing data to physically deploying protection. At this exact moment, the mechanical and chemical sequence begins that will inflate the airbag before the occupant's body has time to fully move forward. This decision is the most critical point in the entire process, because everything that follows depends on getting this moment exactly right. The moment the control unit sends the activation signal, the airbag system transitions from electronics into one of the fastest controlled physical reactions used in modern engineering, because the airbag must go from a folded state to a fully deployed protective cushion in just a few tens of milliseconds. Inside the airbag module, there is an inflator unit containing a solid propellant, which is ignited by a small electrical charge, triggering a rapid chemical reaction that produces a large volume of gas, typically nitrogen, in an extremely short time. This process is often misunderstood as an explosion, but in reality, it is a precisely engineered reaction designed to generate gas quickly, while maintaining control over pressure and temperature. As the gas is generated, it flows into the folded fabric airbag, which is tightly packed inside the steering wheel, dashboard, or other parts of the vehicle. The material of the airbag is specifically designed to withstand sudden expansion, high temperatures, and mechanical stress, allowing it to deploy without tearing even under extreme conditions. Within approximately 20 to 40 milliseconds, The airbag inflates to its full size, positioning itself between the occupant and the interior structure of the vehicle at exactly the right moment. The speed of this deployment is critical because the human body begins moving forward immediately after the vehicle decelerates, and without rapid inflation, the airbag would not be in place in time to provide protection. The system is calibrated so that the airbag reaches full inflation just as the occupant's body is about to make contact, ensuring maximum effectiveness. At this stage, the airbag is fully pressurized and ready to absorb the energy of the impact. This phase represents the transformation of electrical data into physical protection, where milliseconds determine whether the system successfully prevents serious injury. At the exact moment the airbag is fully inflated, the occupant's body is still moving forward due to inertia, and this is where the real purpose of the system comes into play. Because without any protection, the head and chest would strike rigid surfaces like the steering wheel or dashboard with extreme force, leading to severe or fatal injuries. The airbag changes this outcome by acting as a controlled energy-absorbing interface, spreading the force of the impact over a much larger area of the body while simultaneously increasing the time over which the body decelerates. This is critical because according to basic physics, force is directly related to how quickly an object stops. So by slowing the body down over a slightly longer period, the peak force is dramatically reduced. As the occupant makes contact with the airbag, the system is already designed to begin deflating in a controlled way, because the airbag is not meant to remain rigid like a solid object. Small vents in the fabric allow gas to escape as pressure is applied, which prevents the airbag from acting like a hard surface and ensures that the body is cushioned rather than abruptly stopped. This controlled deflation is just as important as the initial inflation, because it allows the airbag to adapt dynamically to the movement of the body and absorb energy progressively instead of reflecting it. The entire interaction between the body and the airbag happens in a fraction of a second, yet it involves a precise balance between pressure, timing, and material behavior. Modern systems are designed to account for variables such as crash severity, occupant position, and even body size, adjusting deployment characteristics to optimize protection. This means the airbag is not just a passive device, but an engineered system that manages energy transfer in real time. This phase is where the airbag fulfills its purpose, converting kinetic energy into controlled deceleration and significantly reducing the risk of injury. Modern vehicles no longer rely on a single front airbag, but on a coordinated system of multiple airbags placed strategically throughout the cabin, each designed to protect a specific part of the body depending on the type of crash, and this requires extremely precise coordination between sensors and the control unit to ensure that only the necessary airbags deploy at the right moment. Front airbags protect the head and chest in frontal impacts. Side airbags protect the torso during lateral collisions. Curtain airbags deploy along the windows to protect the head from side impacts or rollovers, and additional systems such as knee airbags or center airbags are designed to reduce injuries to the lower body or prevent occupants from colliding with each other. This multi-layered approach significantly increases survival chances, but only when all components work together correctly. Despite their effectiveness, airbags are not a standalone safety solution and must always be used in combination with seatbelts, because the entire system is designed with the assumption that the occupant is properly restrained. Without a seatbelt, the body may be out of position when the airbag deploys, which can reduce its protective effect or even cause injury due to the extremely high deployment speed. There are also physical limitations, because in very high-speed collisions or complex crash scenarios, even advanced airbag systems cannot fully eliminate injury risk, as the forces involved may exceed what the human body can tolerate. Modern systems are becoming increasingly intelligent, incorporating sensors that detect occupant weight, seating position, and even whether a child's seat is present, allowing the system to adjust deployment strength or disable certain airbags entirely when necessary. Some vehicles now use multi-stage inflators that deploy in phases depending on crash severity, providing more precise energy management. Looking into the future, research is focused on external airbags that deploy outside the vehicle before impact. Integration with advanced driver assistance systems that can predict collisions and pre-crash technologies that prepare the entire vehicle for impact milliseconds before it occurs. Airbags are therefore not just a simple protective cushion, but part of a highly complex, rapidly evolving safety ecosystem that combines physics, chemistry, electronics, and real-time decision-making to reduce the consequences of one of the most dangerous situations in everyday life.